guys, if you're new here, my name is Michelle. If not, welcome back. Today is monthly favorites time. I'm going to talk about all of my favorites of the last 2 months. We're going to collect February and March. Yes, they're the months. February and March in together because I was moving during February, so it was really hard to get lots of favorites together. So we're going to do 2 months in one. My hair would not curl properly today, so if it looks mad, just please ignore it. Would not listen to me today. So my first favorite of the month are my teeth, and I know this probably sounds really weird, but I did mention to you guys in a video a while back that I was getting a lot of work done with my teeth, and there will be more videos about that coming up soon, but I just wanted to quickly mention today how much I'm loving the transformation of my teeth. So first of all, I got them whitened. I had the Zoom whitening done at DFI Dental. Best dentists ever. I will leave them linked in the description box below. If you live in Sydney, you need to go and see them. They're amazing. So I had the whitening done there, and honestly, ever since I've had them whitened, I am just getting compliments every single day, even of strangers, saying how white my teeth are. And even now, I could top them up at home and get them even whiter, because you do get a little top up home kit. I will do a video all about the whitening soon, so stay tuned for that. Honestly, it's the best thing ever. I'm so glad that I did it. And the next thing that I had done with my teeth is Invisalign. So I'm still in the process of straightening my teeth with clear braces. I will do a video all about that, and I'm also going to get my dentist to do a little Q&A for you guys, and it will help you decide whether or not you think that you should get adult braces. So a lot of us, I think, might have had braces in our teens, or maybe we didn't have them in our teens, and now in our 20s we're kind of like, is it worth getting them for me? Is it worth the cost? Is it worth the price? Am I the right kind of candidate for them? So I'm going to ask my dentist, Dr. Fadi from DFI Dental, all about that for you guys, and upload the video here on my channel. So stay tuned if you're really interested about clear braces. I am so pleased with the results already. I'm only on, I think it's my third tray. So my third little clear tray, this is them here. And they just pop onto my teeth. I won't show you because it's kind of like gross to see someone's teeth. But I'm on my third tray, and I can already see how much they're moving. I had one of my good friends notice the other day that my teeth looked a bit different. They looked straighter. I don't have super crooked teeth, but there's definitely room for improvement, and there's gaps, and it's just going to take them from pretty normal teeth to super nice straight white teeth. I'm so excited if you can't tell. Oh, I can't wait to see the final results. I'm going to keep you guys updated on my entire journey, so stay tuned. Again, I will link my dentist in the description box below if you're interested in finding one for yourself in Sydney. But yeah, honestly, investing in your teeth is one of the best things you'll ever do. It will make you feel so good about yourself. Next, I have some eyeshadow palettes. I found some really beautiful eyeshadow palettes lately, and I've been using them non-stop. The first one is from Zoeva, and this is the Caramel Melange palette. Love Zoeva. Their stuff is so affordable, and the eyeshadow formulas are absolutely on point. So buttery, so pigmented. This is the Caramel Melange palette, and it is full of really beautiful, warm, coppery and gold shades. You know I love a good copper and bronze shade. Absolutely love these warm browns as well, the matte shades. It's just beautiful. I think these are one of the most affordable eyeshadow palettes out there. Even when you compare them to drugstore palettes in Australia, they're so affordable. Australian drugstore makeup isn't that cheap, let me tell you. They're so worth getting. They're available in Sephora here in Australia. If you're looking for them, just have a look through all of the different colors that you can get, different formulas. This is my favorite one at the moment, but honestly, I haven't met a Zoeva palette I didn't like. They're just insane. What a price point. Insane. The next two palettes I've been loving are from Tarte. The first one is the Tartelette palette, and the second one is Tartelette in Bloom. So the Tartelette palette has all matte shades, and they're just the most wearable, everyday, cool toned matte shades. This is just the perfect palette for everyday, for work, even just for a matte evening smoky eye. It's what I created my smoky eye with today. They're just gorgeous. They blend so nicely. They're super soft and really pigmented. I really didn't know how good Tarte eyeshadows were until I tried these palettes, and I'm so raging that I didn't try them sooner. They're definitely worth it. I also really like the Tartelette in Bloom palette. It has some similar shades, so you have these kind of soft, light matte shades, but definitely some different ones. You have these dark, kind of warm red tone shades here, and you also have a couple of shimmers. So there's definitely differences between the palettes. I would recommend having a little swatch in store to see if you need both. You probably don't need both. One will be enough, but I just think they're such gorgeous eyeshadow palettes. Honestly, check out Tarte eyeshadows. It's a revelation for me. They're brilliant. Next up, I have two new fragrances that I'm absolutely loving. I have such a big perfume collection. Honestly, it's getting out of hand, but these are my two most worn ones at the moment. The first one is the MAC Creme de Nude perfume. MAC have recently released fragrances to go along with their best-selling lipsticks, and obviously this one is to go along with their best-selling Creme de Nude lipstick. It's just gorgeous. It's a very like vanilla, kind of soft, warm, girly fragrance. I'm not very good at describing scents, so whenever I describe a scent to you in a video, definitely try and give it a smell in store. Like, don't just go by my description. But it's just so warm and kind of like, it reminds me of like soft blankets and really comforting kind of warm daytime wintry smells. It's beautiful. Definitely give it a sniff in store. I love this one. And also another fragrance I've been loving is the Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This is beautiful. I would have expected a slightly more mature fragrance from Guerlain for this, but actually it's really, really nice, very young. It has a few similar notes to the MAC one, so you have that kind of vanilla, like softness to it, but it's definitely more sophisticated, slightly more mature than the MAC one. The MAC one's a little bit more playful and flirty. So this fragrance, when I first smelt it, it reminded me of Alien by Thierry Mugler. I can't pronounce his bloody name. Thierry Mugler. Anyway, Alien is a really, really popular perfume. I have worn it for years, but this is almost like a more grown-up version of it. It's not quite as in your face. It's a little bit softer. It's got hints of vanilla and lavender and also sandalwood, which is one of my favorite scents. Sandalwood is just like my jam. Definitely give it a try in store if you're looking for a new perfume. I was really, really taken aback by how much I liked this, and you can see like it's already used up down to here. I've used quite a lot. Next up, I have a couple of base products to talk about, and the first one is the Clinique Blend It Yourself Pigment Drops. I did use these and talk about these in one of my most recent videos, so I'll link that up in the cards and in the description box below for you, so I won't ramble on too much about them, but basically they're pigment drops that you add to a moisturizer to create a customizable base. You can create a really light coverage base or a medium coverage base depending on how many drops that you put in. They're so customizable, so great for everyday use. When I'm going to the shops, I pop a couple of drops into my moisturizer and it's just like perfect, glowy, natural looking makeup. And also then if you're looking for a bit more coverage but you still want that really glowy, natural looking base, you put in 3 drops. They're amazing. Definitely give them a try in store if you can. Ask the ladies on the Clinique counter to put them on for you. They'll be more than happy to. They're great, love them. Check out the video if you want to see them in action. And also, the last couple of months, I cannot get enough of Estee Lauder Double Wear. Whenever I need my makeup to really last and look flawless and quite full coverage, this is what I'm wearing. I have gone down a shade. I used to use Rattan and now I'm using Desert Beige. It's a slightly more neutral, less yellow shade. I find that it's been oxidizing quite a lot on me, so this, even when it goes on, it's like quite light, but then it gets darker on me, and I always use bronzer and like cream bronzers and stuff to bronze it up, so it's a slightly lighter foundation than what I was using before for my fake tan, but it still matches my fake tan. You probably don't even care about that. But anyway, the actual foundation itself is not at all like what I expected from Double Wear. When I hear people talk about this, I expect like a really cakey, thick, heavy feeling coverage foundation. And that's not what it is at all. It's actually quite hydrating on my skin. It's not like a super matte full coverage look. It's about medium coverage. It blends in really nicely with a sponge or with a flat top brush. It looks great, it lasts really long on me, it's beautiful for filming. I have it on today and it gives a really nice flawless finish. I just love this foundation. I know it's one of the most popular foundations in Australia and I think in the world, but honestly, if you were in two minds about trying it, I definitely would go and get a sample. It's not what you would expect. If you're kind of a more natural makeup loving girl, don't be afraid of this. It's actually great. It's not the crazy makeup that you think it's going to be. So give it a try, get a sample. You might just love it as much as I do. I was recently sent some eyeliners from Marc Jacobs and absolutely fell in love with them. Of course I fell in love with the brown shades. I'm so typical, so predictable. But these are the Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayons, and I think, yeah, both of them are matte, the ones I have here. This is the shade Brownie. It's more of like a red toned warm brown, and the shade Earthquake is like a cool toned brown. They're very, very creamy, very pigmented. They last well in the waterline, but they're also blendable. So it's not like when you put it on, it's not gonna move. You can definitely blend it in and you have time to work with it in your lash line or in your waterline. They're fab. Love them. Really, really, really good eyeliners. I'll have to experiment with some of the other colors I have, but you know me, I always go for brown liners. I just love brown liner. You've seen me use this product so many times, but I just wanted to give it a quick shout out because I know it's no longer limited edition. I can't say that. Limited edition. edition. It's not limited edition anymore. I have seen this in Sephora lots recently and there's plenty of stock, so why not talk about it? It is the Becca Cosmetics Jaclyn Hill collaboration palette. It's called the Champagne Collection Face Palette. This is what it looks like here. Honestly, this is just such a good buy. I would definitely recommend it to anyone. I use this pretty much every day. Honestly, I think Champagne Pop is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. I'm not one to jump on the bandwagon and just like what everybody else likes, but I really do see why this is so hyped up. Becca's highlighter formulas are insane. They're just gorgeous. This is Champagne Pop and this is Prosecco Pop. Prosecco Pop is slightly more gold, as you can see, and this is more rose gold. I tend to mix the two together. That's what I have on today. They're mixed together, and I'm also wearing the blushes on my cheeks today. They're just great, really highly pigmented formulas, very buttery, very blendable, very smooth. It's just a great palette. I would definitely recommend it. I also have to mention the packaging. Not only is it nice to look at, it's a very beautiful kind of luxury looking palette, but it feels luxury as well. It's quite a heavy weighted palette, and the mirror inside isn't a crappy plasticky mirror. It's a very good mirror for doing your makeup in. If you were looking to treat yourself to this and you weren't sure what to do, definitely do it. It's just lovely. It's such a great palette. It wouldn't be a monthly favorites with Michelle if we didn't have some nude lip products, right? The first product I have is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Under Over Lip Liner. This is the shade Vibe, I think. It's just a gorgeous nude lip liner. I really like the lip liners from this range in general. I have 2 or 3 of them and this is the only one I can find right now, and there's no lid on it. If that doesn't scream I've been using them, I don't know what else does. They're very comparable to the MAC lip liners, if not just a little bit creamier, kind of less drag on the lips, a little bit less matte. Very pigmented, great nude shades. Bare Minerals really did well with this new nude collection. Oh, I just realized my next lipstick I smushed into the cap. Why though? Anyway, this is a new lipstick from Revlon. It is the... I can't read you, you're so small. It is the Revlon Ultra HD lipstick. So these are in a long bullet, and this is just a really gorgeous, creamy, kind of balmy nude. Absolutely love the shade. It is the shade 700 HD Sand. I just use this quite a lot on like a daily basis. I throw it in my handbag a lot. It's great packaging for handbag. It's just a really nice nude lipstick, and they smell incredible, like super fruity. If you don't like really strong scents, you mightn't like it, but I dig it, definitely. It's really fruity. It smells like some sort of like ice pop or ice lolly from Ireland, and I can't put my finger on it. If you know which one I'm talking about and you've smelled these lipsticks, like, please tell me, because it's driving me insane. The last lipsticks I wanted to talk about are the Hourglass Girl Lip Stilos. Everyone has been raving about these, and rightly so. They are amazing. I love Hourglass as a brand, and this lip range is just incredible. I love how these bullets are really unique and the packaging is very unique and luxury, and the shades that they've brought out are just fabulous. I have been wearing the Peacemaker, which I've got on today. Been wearing this so much. It's very similar to like MAC Boldly Bare lip liner. That's the lip liner I have on today with it. And I also love the shade Influencer, which is just slightly darker and less peachy. They're so creamy. They're so hydrating. Very pigmented. I just love them. They're a great range of lipsticks. Totally worth the price. The packaging is very weighty and luxury feeling, so you feel like you're getting your money's worth. I would definitely recommend checking them out. They have some beautiful dark colors as well, not just nude, but you know me, love a good nude. So that's all I have for you guys. Quite a few favorites this month, but then again, it was 2 months compacted into one. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please let me know in the comment section below your top 3 favorite products of the last couple of months. I'd love to know. Please enable me. You know, I'm always looking for some new products to check out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and follow me on social media. Do all the things, and I'll talk to you again real soon.